What's up, Keep Pounding crew? We're back to live another video. Keep pounding! This is the post game of the Panthers beating the Washington football team 20-13. If you like the video, if you like the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell. Leave a comment down below if you feel like doing so. Let's dive on in. Now, we are looking at a win that doesn't help us in the draft order. It hurts us. We went down to 9th from 3rd. So that takes us out of the running for Trevor Lawrence, as well as my choice, Sewell from Oregon, the offensive tackle. Now, to say I'm excited about this win, I'm not excited, but we did get our 200th win. So, that's something, right? If we can't be happy about something, we got to be happy about that, right? But for the people that wanted us to win, enjoy your win, I guess. That's all I can tell you. I'm happy for you, but it accomplishes nothing. So, quarterback, B. And if you're not familiar with how I do things, I have a grading system A through F. So if you're new to the channel, that's what we do each week. After the game is over, we grade them. So, quarterback B, I saw some throws I liked. I saw some throws I really didn't like too. So, including the interception, I don't know how he didn't see the guy, but, maybe Teddy's awareness isn't as great as we thought it was. Just putting that out there. But, if you're grading him on short and medium passes, not bad. Not bad. You're looking at a man that went 19 for 28 today, 197 yards, 1 touchdown. And that's not counting the interception. So, not the best day from Teddy. But my real complaint about Teddy at this point, and I wouldn't even really call it a complaint, I'd call it a frustration, really, is that he audibles like he's playing Madden. And when I say that, I mean he'll sit there and audible for about 15 seconds of the play clock, snap it on 1 or 2, and the audible will be a draw play up the middle. And all that audibling, all that shifting around, and all you did was a draw play? Really? Who's in charge of this play calling? And why is Joe Brady not involved in the playmaking process? Because after Teddy audibles about 90% of these plays, where's Joe? All we're hearing is from Teddy Bridgewater and Matt Rule. Joe's not even involved in the conversations at all. Where's Joe? Get involved, man. So, that being said, play calling is going to be a B- for me. Not that impressive. Not that exciting either. So, I can't really say much. But we only got 20 points on the board, so we didn't score a single point in the second half. two goose eggs. And Teddy wants to come onto a press conference saying this was a complete game. What game were you looking at, Teddy? Because from our perspective, you didn't score a single point in the second half. Just saying. I'm not knocking you, bro, but I'm just saying. I'm not seeing any points in the second half. Until I see points in the second half, it's not a complete game to me. I don't know what your definition is, but it's not to me. All right, running back B. I mean, what more do you want from Mike Davis other than what he's already given? Good day from Mike. What more can I say? Wide receiver B. I saw a couple of drops. I was not thrilled with that. Normally I would give that a B minus, but because of the drops, I can't. So, fair enough, right? Even though DJ did get over 100 yards today. Proud of you, DJ. Great game. I believe, actually, that might have been Samuel. Let me double check. That was actually Curtis Samuel. My mistake. That was Curtis Samuel that got 100 yards today. But DJ still did well as well. He got his 5 catches for 37. So, I'm proud of him too. The receiving core is not the problem right now. Clearly. I mean, they're getting their catches. But, Robbie got his touchdown today. So that's exciting. 7 catches for 39. Great job, Robbie. What more do you want out of him? These three together are just really, really good. So, I don't see how anybody can blame the wide receiver core at all. And we haven't been seeing that, so I don't think they are. Tight end B, not really that much involved today, so, O-line B minus. I saw some positives, I saw some negatives from this offensive line today. Mostly the negatives were in the pass protection range. Chris Reed, yet again, gives up another sack. I mean, are you trying to get our quarterbacks killed back here, man? It doesn't matter who it is back here. Whether it be PJ, whether it be Teddy, whether it be Greer, you gotta block, buddy. You're here for one purpose. You're not here to get paid. You're here to block. You're getting paid to block. That's why you're in a uniform. Come on, Chris. Come on, man. He's more of a run blocker than he is a pass blocker. I've noticed that. And whenever we do ISO plays to the left, he has no problem blocking for some reason. But whenever we have pass protection, it's like he's non-existent on some of these plays. I don't understand. I don't understand. Help me understand, Panthers crew, because I don't get it. Then you got Schofield as well, allowing some pressures and a sack as well. So, the pressure's obviously going to come from that side, the left side. You rarely ever saw it come from the right side. If you're watching the game, it's clearly coming from that side of the field. So, that's got to tell you something. Ron Rivera's figured out our offensive line weakness. I mean, it's obvious at this point. our left side of the line is like shark bait, essentially. And it's all the defensive ends that come into Carolina are just licking their lips like, fresh meat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, guys? We got so many people injured on this line, it's not even funny. It's not funny at all. So we move on to defensive end. B, I thought that was great pressure today. Um, you know, Brian Burns coming in, getting the job done when he could. You know, he had a sack, tackle for a loss, and a pass deflection today, as well as a quarterback hit recorded. So, awesome job, Brian. Spider Burns doing what Spider Burns does. You got Shaq sitting there with 9 total tackles, 6 of them solo. Tackle for a loss. Great job, Shaq, doing what he does. Jeremy Chin, 8 tackles, 6 solo. Flying all over the field, rescuing everybody. Trey Boston doing the same thing, 7 tackles, 6 solo. 1 tackle for a loss, and a pass deflection. But the man I thought was most improved today was Douglas. We're going to talk about Tahir in a second, but I'm very, very impressed with Douglas today. He's on the rebound, I think. 4 total tackles, 3 solo, and a pass deflection. Now, I did see one play where he looked completely lost. Like he had no idea what was going on. He wasn't even in the same zip code as this wide receiver. And by the time he got there, it was too late. Somebody else had to clean up after him. I forget who it was now. I think it was either Trey or Chin. But one of the two of them had to clean up after him because he had no idea. And the guy was wide open. I mean, it looked like a country pet. It looked like a country pasture. How much room he had out there. Oh, man. Come on, man. You're killing me, Douglas. I want to root for you so bad. But you just... When you take plays off like that, I can't. I can't, bro. You know what I mean? I just can't. But I do want to give him props for the good things he did today. He did improve today. I mean, let's be real about it, Because I want to give praise. I don't want to throw players under the bus. I never want to do that. So, praise to Douglas right now because he's earned it. Same to Tahir Whitehead with that interception. Excellent job. And the pass deflection. Great job, Tahir. I was not expecting that at all. He just comes flying out of nowhere like a leaping gazelle and catches that pick. And I was like, wow. I was like, is that the Tahir that had been missing every single tackle this year? I was like, where did you come from? I didn't think anybody read that pass. But apparently Tahir did. And he just comes flying out of there like Michael Jordan on a mission to the basket and catches that pick out of the thin air. It was incredible. Way to go, Tahir. Proud of you, man. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. But we're going to get... That's definitely got to put the linebackers at a definite B+ today. Because of that success right there. between Shaq and Tahir. Way to go, guys. Finally, we get a positive linebacker grade for you guys this year. Tahir's been dragging you guys down, but you finally woke up. I'm proud of you. That's praise right there. Don't let it go to your heads. Shaq hasn't so far. But yeah, let's talk defensive tackle now. Derek Brown had a good day today. That's why he's getting a B plus for the entire section of defensive tackle right now. I was real happy with Derek Brown. You know, let's talk about Derek Brown. He had 2 pass deflections, a quarterback hit, and a tackle. You know, what more do you want in today's contest for him? You know, that coming from a rookie, that's exciting. It's exciting to see that. And I look forward to his future in Carolina with that kind of success. Corner, B. Again, I already talked about Douglas, so we're going to talk about Dante Jackson now. Dante Jackson had 3 total tackles and 2 pass deflections. I mean, Dante was having a really good day today. I was happy with him. You know, he didn't take any plays off. He was there for the entire duration and knew exactly where these plays were going to happen. And he was there. He handled his business. So, you know, praise to him, man. It's a great game. Great game. With him and Rasul Douglas, that's got to be a B from me, man. The only reason I took off for that spot is because of Douglas's play where he got lost. But, you know, maybe he'll get that fixed and do some film study and some reflection on that. So, free safety, B plus. Trey Boston all over the place today. I'm tempted to give this man an A minus. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted. He did miss a couple of tackles. That's the only reason he's not getting that A minus. I just couldn't give it to him today. I wanted to, but I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? But as always, great game. I mean, this season has been a real winner for Trey Boston. I'm excited to say that. I'm very, very happy to say that. Because I've been on this guy's case for, 4 or 5 years? Anybody that's paid attention and knows how much I've been throwing players under the bus for certain stuff, Trey Boston's been one of them. So, you know, I'm so excited to give this guy praise. He's deserved it. He's earned it, you know? You're either a predator or you're a prey. And lately, Trey Boston has been a predator. Let's be real about that. He's been a predator. Because that's what we do on this channel. We're real. We're not fake. You know, I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to tell you how I feel. Like it or not. That's how I am. That's how I scout. You know? That's how I look at these players when I'm looking at games. So, and when I give praise, you've earned it. I don't give it freely. You got to earn it. So, that and Trey Boston and Jeremy Chin, both B+. Great job today. You know, keep up the great work. Keep doing what you're doing. And I swear, if we could inject that level of motivation into the rest of the team that you two have alone during this game, I'm telling you, this season would look a lot different. And you know I'm right. So, special teams, B plus. Had to tack off of that missed extra point. Sorry, Joey. Love you, bud. But I had to tack off. I can't, I got to be fair. I got to be fair about it. That and Pharaoh Cooper, I wish he had let that one punt go into the end zone, but we started out on the 5 yard line. Bro. Somebody's got to coach this dude. He's not getting it. He's not getting it. Maybe he's just not listening. I don't know. Maybe you are coaching him and he's just not hearing it. But, work with him. You know? See if you can get him to hear that. Because if that ball can bounce and there's not a player on the other team around it, let it bounce, bro. If it's inside the 10. Seriously. If you know that for a fact that ball might land on the 3 and stop there, that's when you call a fair catch, bro. You don't just try to run that thing back at the 5 yard line. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There is no lane there. I'm telling you. I've watched it at least 4 or 5 times now. Come on, Pharaoh. That's why we had to put somebody else back there because you kept messing that up. Anyway, I'm going to get off his case. Coaching B+, great day from Matt Rule. I felt like he had full command of this team today. And he actually did look like he wanted this win desperately. So, in the worst way. Which, your job's not on the line, first of all. Secondly, we're trying for the number 4 pick, not the number 9. But I'll let that go. I'll let that go because I know how people are going to react to that. So, and I don't want to start an entire war in my comment section because of it. So, you either get the concept of it or you don't. It's that simple. But I'm not going to waste my time replying to comments about that. Tackling B+. I felt like there was a few instances where we took a couple of wrong angles, and I feel like Matt Rule would probably say the same thing. There's always something to improve in, and I felt like tackling is something you can always improve in. Always. No matter how well you think you did, there's always going to be 1 or 2 missed tackles that you wish you had back. So, that's just the way this game works. But play calling, we already discussed, is a B-. So, final notes. I thought we played okay on offense. We could have been better. Defensively, we played great. I am very happy with the defense today. We gave up 13 points, which is better than our average. So, hey, I've got to be happy with that right there. Anyone that's a Panthers fan will be satisfied with that. I think we need to work on Teddy's awareness in play calling because it's just not there yet. We need to seal off the edge. I saw some runs by Mr. Uh, Tyler Heineke that I was not thrilled with. And I felt like we could have sealed those off a little bit better. But, we held Gibson to 61 yards rushing, so I feel like that's a win in our book for sure. Um, but I was warning people about J.D. McKissick, Cam Sims. Those two are dangerous in their own right. So, and McKissick had 77 yards. Sims had 63. So, and McKissick had that touchdown. But we managed to put a lid on Gibson. So, I'd say we did pretty well. And I do want to shout out and give some respect to Cole Holcomb for the Washington defense. This man stepped up and got 11 tackles, 6 solo, 1 sack, 1 tackle for a loss, and 1 quarterback hit for them. So, my respect, tip my hat to good players that make a difference. You know what I'm saying? On any team that we play against or our own. And Darby got 3 pass deflections for them as well. So, my respect to them for those plays. We did get lucky with the Zylstra touchdown. I feel like that was a major break for us. And I want to point out 2 more things. Number 1 is we had 8 pass deflections today. 8 pass deflections and 3 sacks. So, great job on both of those areas right there. Those were improvements. And it wasn't just one player or 2 players that got those pass deflections either. It was spread out throughout about a half dozen players. So that was great. That's what we need to start doing more, is trying to get those pass deflections and play up on these receivers and play aggressively on them. We're not always going to be able to do that with the talent that's going to be against us, but, when we can, we have to try. And we did well today. We put in the effort, and I'm very, very pleased with that. That's one area that I've been asking for us to check the box of, and we've been able to do it. So, and we also had 4 tackles for a loss. So, with those numbers, that's impressive. But the other number I want to point out is 4 turnovers by Washington. We forced 4 turnovers. One of them was a lucky break by Zylstra, but the other 3 were forced, and that was excellent. So, one thing I noted was that we were actually leading the league in forcing turnovers. Very impressive. We need to keep that going. I feel like with Thomas Davis out there, we would not have gotten 20 points, but, still, end of the day, I thought we played all right, and it was enough to get us a win. Again, how does that help us? It satisfies people, but that were wanting us to get a win. It satisfies our hunger to get that win. But how does that help us? In the long run, we're not playing for anything. There's nothing to play for. We're out of the playoffs. Plus, we just played ourselves out of Sewell from Oregon. We played ourselves out of Trevor Lawrence. We played ourselves out of possibly a middle linebacker, too, in the first round. So, I mean, for those people that are pleased with it, I hope you're happy with what we get at number 9 spot, because it's going to have to do. If you aren't happy and you're like me, we get what we get. That's just all there is to it. I'm disappointed, but I'm not frustrated. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. But that's the way it goes. People are going to have the attitude of we play to win. So, you know, just be respectful when you have debates about it, okay, guys? That's all I'm asking for. And ladies as well. That's all I'm asking for. We're a respectful channel here, so I expect respectful comments. Keep it chill. Don't get too crazy with it. But feel free to open up the debate if you feel like there's a different and better system than the NFL draft to better accommodate and not reward tanking. So, with that being said, if you have a suggestion for that, please drop it below. If you like the win, throw some hearts in the comment section. And if you weren't happy with it, put keep pounding in the comment section. And we'll know which ones are which. So, that should do. And that will wrap up this video. Thank you for watching. And as always, keep pounding.